2.47.
What's going on YouTube? Margaret here once again. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. So on today's short video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you all how it went yesterday morning. I'm sorry I didn't have an introduction video, but I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all anyway how it went yesterday and my experience yesterday. So before I get started, let me explain to you how it started to how it ended. Ultimately, it was a nice day. It was fun. Like always, just going out there in the water is just amazing. So this is how yesterday's day started. We got to Port Mansfield. It was an awesome day. It was nice and still. There was no wind, 1 to 2 miles per hour winds, if anything. It was amazing. So we decided to go out there and do a little bit of wade fishing. I was the only person that had my ray guards and my wading boots, and my cousin and my buddy Edgar, they didn't. They had just regular shoes on, shorts, and we all went wading. We decided to go wading. The water was amazing. It was so awesome. So we started throwing some topwater lures because we got to a section that was very shallow. We started throwing some topwater lures. I was using CMG Topwater Lures that I have here available at my shop, and they were hitting them. They were hitting them hard. So we caught about, I think, 3 redfish, 3 keeper redfish, and then we caught 2 smaller redfish that we released. And it was an amazing morning. You know, we were trying to get more redfish. We were trying to get our limit, and I think if we would have kept on waiting, we would have gotten our limit. But what happened is I got stung by a stingray. You heard it right. I got stung by a stingray, and I want to show my experience. So I got stung by a stingray. As you can see the picture here, it got me. My foot swelled up and it hurt bad. I was in pain, but I still withhold the pain. I still kept on fishing, but we didn't wait anymore. We decided to get out of the water, and we decided to drift in the boat. Fishing was not the same, but we were still producing fish. All right. So my experience with the stingray, this is what happened. I was in extreme pain for about 2 hours. Luckily, I had some painkillers on the boat. I always have painkillers on the boat. I took some painkillers. I washed off my wound with fresh water, and I kind of squeezed out some blood in case there was any particles, or if there's a rumor saying that there is poison. I don't know, but just in case, I still squeezed out that poison. I need to do some research on that. But it did hurt for about 2 hours. Luckily, I did not have the barb stuck on me or in me, and I kind of withhold the pain, and we kept on fishing. We were drifting. I was not comfortable, but I still kept on drifting, waiting for the pain to go away. And of course, I wanted my buddy and I wanted my cousin Kevin to have a good time. So it was an experience of a lifetime. I gotta admit to you, it was painful, but you know, it happens, and it was a lesson learned. So, you know, you might be asking yourself, how come it got me if I was wearing my ray boots, or my ray guards and my wading boots? Well, this is what happens. So the wading boots have a lip in the front on top of your foot. It has a lip. What happened is that that lip kind of turned to the side, so I had a little bit of exposure in the front side of my ankle, if you want to say, above my foot. I had a little bit of exposure, and it was just my luck that that's where the stingray hit me. How did it feel? It was quick. I did not see it. I imagined that I stepped on the stingray and he got so mad that he came and he stung me. Like I said, I did not see him. I did not see it. I just felt a strong, sharp hit, a sting. I just felt it like fast. It just stung me. So my first reaction was, you know, I kind of screamed a little bit, and then immediately I checked my foot to make sure that the stingray was not stuck on me, because that's what I imagined after I felt that punch. You know, I imagined that the stingray was there stuck on my foot, that the barb got stuck. Luckily, it wasn't, but I was in pain. So after that, I'm like, you know what, guys, let's go ahead and drift. I do not want to put y'all in any danger. I'm in pain. Let's go ahead and get on the boat. Let's start drifting some areas. We couldn't drift that area because it was shallow, and my boat, I did not want to have any problems, and the tide was actually going down, so I didn't want to have no problems on the way out. So that's what happened. If you ever get stung by a stingray, just do some research and try to see the best remedy that you can do right there on the boat. Most of the time, a lot of people probably just call it quits and go home. But if you want to tough it out, just research and check the best remedies, because it could be something very, very bad. You can get infected. You can I've heard people get seizures, you know, they get fever. I saw a lot of things when I was researching about it yesterday. And you know, just be careful out there. I suggest, if you're wading, use a proper gear, and don't let anything slide by. For example, like me, I knew my ray guards were going to the side a little bit, but I didn't care because I've never experienced anything like that. But sure enough, I'm experienced now, and I will know what to do on the next occasion. I will make safety first my priority and make sure that doesn't happen again. But you know, it's an experience of a lifetime. You live and learn. Stuff happens out there. It's the beautiful thing about fishing. Painful, but you know, it's stuff. It's a lesson learned. You learn by your mistakes. And I think I made the perfect call to go back on the boat, because like I said, my cousin and my buddy, they were not using any ray guards or anything like that. And I didn't want to put them in danger, because it could have been something worse. And I just suggest to everybody, I know a lot of people that go wading with just plain old shoes. I used to do it a lot, but not no more. I used to do it a lot, not no more. Just be careful, guys. If you're gonna be wading, just use the proper gear, because it can be something totally opposite of my experience, and it can be something even deadly that I've researched, and we don't wish that on anybody. So I just thought I'd share that experience with you all. And before I show you all the clips of yesterday's fishing trip, I want to show you the gear that I was using. I was using a Stradic C3000XG. So let me go ahead and so I was using a Stradic C3000XG, and I was using my customized LCD 956 Raptor Rod. This is a rod that I love to use. It's a custom made Raptor Rod LCD 956 edition, and we do have these available here at the store. So that's my Raptor Rod, and let me show you the type of rigs that we're using. So I was using Topwater CMG lures. These are my go-to Topwater lures when I go out there on the bay. CMG Topwater lures. I was using this color to be exact. My buddy Edgar was using this color to be exact, and my cousin Kevin was using another color. I don't know if he was using this one or he was using another green color. And my #1 preferred lures, also what we're using, was Lower Laguna Baits. As you see, my cousin's gonna catch with Lower Laguna Baits a nice red. I caught a trout with Lower Laguna Baits, and the rest of the reds were caught on CMG Topwater Lures. But if you're in the area, if you're in the Rio Grande Valley, come visit me at the LCD 956 Bait and Tackle Shop. Visit our Facebook page, everything. So before I bored you all to death, I thought I would, you know, share that information of that experience I had with the Stingray. Anyway, before I show you the clips, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And I want to give a big thanks and a special shout out to DWI expert Rene Flores, your attorney at law, and RGV Trucking Permits. Reach out to them for all your legal needs, and reach out to them for your trucking needs. Rene Flores for your legal needs, Nancy Salas, RGV Trucking Permits, for your trucking needs. So let's check out yesterday's trip before the Stingray. Oh, I did not say, I did not tell y'all. So after we were drifting, the wind picked up, exaggerated from 2 miles per hour to about 20-25 miles per hour, and we were kind of far from the boat ramp. We decided to call it a day, and it was pretty bad out there. Luckily, we got out of the water, we called it, and we went home. But we did some good fishing. I hope you like the clips coming up next. I got something. Oh yeah. We're on, baby. Wait. Oh, he's not ready. He's not ready. I got him. I got him. Tu pesca, carnal. Oh, he got on my boot. Oh, the top water. Oh. They're all over this place. Check that out, guys. Check that out. So I decided to use the top water. It's a CMG Topwater. We got this beautiful red. Alright, so we're on again, everybody. I'm using the LCD 956 Raptor Rod, LCD 956 edition, and we're on again. He's yet to come up on the water. Has me going in circles. That's a nice little red. We're using top water today, guys.
Water?
Yep.
Do you have one, Kevin?
I have more in the boat. Go get one.
I got one.
But it's the Edgar.
Oh.
Which one was the 28 mark or the 20 mark? Before the
15, 20, 25.
Oh, so this one might be it. All right, so I'm using a top water lure, and all I'm doing is pop, reeling slowly, pop, reeling slowly, pop, reeling slowly, pop, reeling slowly. That's all I'm doing. And pop, reeling slowly, pop. It's too close, so we're gonna go ahead and get these weeds off, shake them off a little bit. All right, everybody, so we're using the CMG lure. I'm using a Stradic C3000XG. I'm using a Raptor Rod LCD 956 Special Edition, and I believe I'm using a 15-pound braided line. So let's go ahead and cast it out. Hopefully we can get a fish on the cast. So always cast as far as you can. Once you cast, all I do with my top waters, I make a double splash, bring it in, 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 double splash, bring it in. Don't do it too hard. You don't want it to come out of the water, but you do want it to make that splash over there. I'm gonna see if I can get it close enough so y'all can see. I'm gonna make a nice rattle with a splash. You can see it coming down the line. And boom, boom. All right, so I got some weeds. Always shake off the weeds. Never throw your lure or your top water with weeds. Just don't work the same. Let's go ahead and cast it out again, different direction. So when you're wading and you're casting, you want to hit all directions. The direction you're walking, hit it to the right, to the center, to the left, all directions. Don't just keep on throwing the same direction. That's a good tip I got from my friend Joe Valencia. Big shout out to Mr. Joe Valencia. So you see right now I had cast it to the right, now I cast it to the center, now I'm going to cast to the left on my next cast. It's always best to go straight up. Pop, bring it in. Pop, pop, bring it in, 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 pop, pop, bring it in. I'm gonna bring it in because now I'm gonna cast towards the left. You see, now my string's all over here, all over my hook. So we're gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit. Get this. You always gotta make sure everything's on point on every cast. Keep your pull up. There you go. Keep your pull up. Don't bring it down. If he fights, let him. You get him, so you can learn. You got your line too high. Don't lose them. Give yourself some slack. There. Hold your net. There, hold your net. I felt them biting when I first cast it. Where's your string? You don't have one?
No, I don't have one.
Okay, let's see if he's the size. Keep hitting out.
He should.
Looks like it. Might be. So he's using Topwater. Edgar's using Topwater, his first catch of the day. Keep your net a little closer to me in case he drops. My pliers.
It's a nice one.
Little rat. You don't have a net? A rat red, but they're here, everyone. They are here.
Oh, that's a trout. That's a good trout.
Looks like a keeper. Like it's right on 15. What color is it, man? So we're using the Lower Laguna LCD. Let me get away from the sun. LCD 956. Beautiful trout.
Kevin's hooked on.
Give me the net. I got it.
They have the fishing pole. It's a red. On bait, right?
Be careful with your glasses and stuff.
That's a good red. Oh no, it's a 956.
Check out
That's
Kevin's
cool.
red. We're using the Lower Laguna LCD 956 color. Check it out so you can see we're not lying. I forgot my fish gripper, guys. I'm sorry. I got him. Check it out. Now measure him. Measure him on the floor.
Oh, like a 20,
You
21.
gotta put his face on this side. And you gotta pinch the tail on that side. Yeah, it's a keeper for sure. Yep, 21.
21.
To join forces.